Dharamsala Shire Bara Sawasini Donyi Ninje Zondo Jurve Lam Cheche Seze Kanjen Tendre Chana Bemo Tenzen Gyazo La Sowa Dezo Shende Nendo
Avalokiteshvara, great treasury of non-objectifying compassion, and Manjushri, master of flawless wisdom, as well as Vajrapani, destroyer of hordes of demons without exception, Tsongkhapa, the crowning jewel of the scholars of the land of snows, Tibet, Losang Dragpa, at your fate I make request. So this is the prayer being recited. You are Avalokiteshvara, the great treasury of non-objectifying compassion, and Manjushri, master of flawless wisdom, Vajrapani, destroyer of hordes of demons without exception, Tsongkhapa, the crowning jewel of scholars of the land of snows, Losang Dragpa, at your feet I make request. You are Avalokiteshvara, great treasury of non-objectifying compassion, Manjushri, master of flawless wisdom, Vajrapani, destroyer of hordes of demons without exception, Tsongkhapa, the crowning jewel of the scholars of the land of snows, Losang Dragpa, at your feet I make request. Avalokiteshvara, great treasury of non-objectifying compassion, Manjushri, master of flawless wisdom, and Vajrapani, destroyer of hordes of demons without exception, Tsongkhapa, crowning jewel of scholars of the land of snows, Tibet, Losang Dragpa, At your feet I make request. So supplication to Master Tsongkhapa. It's called Miktsema. You are Avalokiteshvara, great treasury of non-objectifying compassion, and Manjushri, master of flawless wisdom, as well as Vajrapani, destroyer of hordes of demons without exception. Tsongkhapa, the crowning jewel of the scholars of the land of snows, Losang Drakpa, at your feet I make request. You are Avalokiteshvara, great treasury of non-objectifying compassion, and Manjushri, master of flawless wisdom, as well as Vajrapani, destroyer of hordes of demons without exception. Tsongkhapa, the crowning jewel of the scholars of the land of snows, Losang Drakpa, at your feet I make request.
Namo Samaya, Namo Sangaya, Namo Gurumbe, Namo Buddhaya, Namo Dhammaya, Namo Sangaya, Namo Gurumbe, Namo Buddhaya, Namo Dhammaya, Namo Sangaya,
For the sake of all Mother Sentient Beings, I'll become the Guru Deity and place all sentient beings in the supreme state of Guru Deity. This is said 3 times. For the sake of all Mother Sentient Beings, I will become the Guru Deity and place all sentient beings in the supreme state of Guru Deity. For the sake of all Mother Sentient Beings, I will quickly, in this very life, actualize the state of primordial Buddha, Guru Deity. I will free all Mother Sentient Beings from suffering and lead them to the great bliss of Buddhahood, blissful state of Buddhahood. Therefore, I will practice the profound path of Guru Deity Yoga. Because I myself, the deities who are the objects of refuge. That also is said 3 times. We're saying the Lama Chepa prayer. Invocation of the Guru to come here. Wisdom beings dissolve into the pledged beings and become one with them. Making the offerings, the 7-limb offering in the Lama Chepa. Page 28. The ritual prepared for the translators. Page 29. Mount Meru and the 4 continents, the 7 precious substances, the 7 secondary precious objects, and so forth. Perfect environments and beings that give rise to complete joy, a great treasure of all that gods and humans use and desire, I present 1,000,000,000 times over with a mind of pure faith to the Supreme Field, the treasure of compassion, the refuge savior. To please you, perfect, pure Guru, I offer a delightful garden, enchanting everyone with 1,000-petaled lotuses growing on the shore of wish-granting ocean. Ocean offerings actually arranged and mentally emanated, arising from the white action of existence and the positive actions or karma of existence and peace. Beautified with all kinds of flowers, the worldly and transcendent virtues of the 3 doors of myself and partner, others emitting Samandabhadra offerings, hundreds of thousands of fragrances and laden with the fruits of the 3 trainings, 2 stages and the 5 paths. I offer a drink of Chinese tea, saffron bright, imbued with delicious scents and rich with the 100 flavors. The 5 hooks, the 5 lamps, and the so forth are purified, transformed, and increased into an ocean of nectar. So that is a blessing for the tea and bread. The verse used is a praise to Master Nagarjuna.
Wo yun chi na zo men do da ti shin do be na ze ti ja zo nga sha yi zhe chu ten kya zo de.
This is blessing for the, I think, ceremonial rice, the sweetened tea. Blessing the offerings. The entire space is filled with immeasurable, inconceivable offerings. This is invocation, ruled in Danish gurus in the nature of compassion. It's on page 32. Idams, host of deities, the objects of refuge, the three jewels, heroes, Dakinis, hosts of Dharma protectors and guardians, I request you to come to this offering site. Amidst an ocean of clouds of outer, inner, and sacred offerings, on a beautiful throne made of precious gems, firmly place your radiant faith, Supreme Siddha, and grant me every desired attainment. Ho, I offer this ocean of talk offering to uncontaminated nectar, blessed by Samadhi mantra and mudra, in order to please you, hosts of root and lineage gurus. Om Ahum, satisfied by enjoying an abundance of all that is desired. Emaho, please let fall a great rain of blessings. Next, Ho, I offer this ocean of talk offering of uncontaminated nectar, blessed by Samadhi mantra and mudra, in order to please you, the assembly of deities and of the yoginis. Om Ahum, satisfied by enjoying an abundance of all that is desired. Emaho, please let fall the spiritual attainments of the Kichari. Next, Ho, I offer this ocean of talk offering of uncontaminated nectar, blessed by Samadhi mantra and mudra, in order to please you, hosts of Idam deities, along with your retinues. Om Ahum, satisfied by enjoying an abundance of all that is desired. Emaho, please let fall a great rain of Dharma. With attainments. Ho, I offer this ocean of talk offering of uncontaminated nectar, blessed by Samadhi mantra and mudra. I offered to please you, hosts of precious, the three jewels. O Om Ahum, satisfied by enjoying an abundance of all that is desired. Emaho, please let fall great rain of holy Dharma. offer this ocean of talk offering of uncontaminated nectar, blessed by Samadhi, Mantra, and Mudra, in order to please you, hosts of Dhakas, Dhakadis, and Dharma protectors, O Mahahum, satisfied by enjoying an abundance of all that is desired, Maho, please let fall a great rain of enlightened activities. I offer this ocean of talk offering of uncontaminated nectar, blessed by Samadhi, Mantra, and Mudra, in order to please you, hosts of Mother Sentient beings. O Mahahum, satisfied by enjoying an abundance of all that is desired, Maho, please pacify mistaken appearances and suffering. The Vajra helpers present the feast offering talk to the Vajra Master. Maho, the great talk offering, path of the 3 times Sugatas. This great Gana Chakra offering, path of 3 times Sugatas of the 3 times, is the source of all attainments. Understanding this great hero, abandoning superstitious conceptions, discursive conceptions, always delight in the talk offering. Alalaho. The Vajra Master's response upon receiving the offering. Om, I am inseparable from the 3 Vajras, nature of 3 Vajras, and visualize myself as the Guru Idam, the Guru deity. This uncontaminated wisdom nectar, without moving from bodhicitta, I enjoy to satisfy the deities within my body. Aho Mahasukha. Secret offering. I offer illusion like wisdom, mothers of youthful splendors, slender and skilled in 64 arts of love, a host of beautiful messenger dakinis, filled bone, mandra bone, and simultaneously bone. An offering of suchness, next, unobstructed, great transcendent wisdom, simultaneous with bliss, the sphere free from elaboration, the nature of all phenomena, spontaneous and indivisible, beyond thought and expression, supreme ultimate bodhicitta. I offer you an offering, medicine and service, to cure the 404 diseases caused by delusions. I offer all kinds of wholesome medicine, and I offer myself as servant to please you. Please keep me in your service as long as space endures. And limb of confession, whatever non-virtuous actions I have done from beginningless time, caused others to do, or in which I have rejoiced before those having great compassion, I confess them with regret and vow never to commit them again. Limb of rejoicing, though all phenomena lack the characteristics of inherent existence, we rejoice from the depths of our hearts in the dream-like bliss and joy of all ordinary beings and Aryas, noble beings, and in every virtue that has ever arisen. And then the limb of request to the Lama to turn the wheel of Dharma. Please let fall a rain of profound and extensive Dharma from 100,000 billowing clouds of perfect wisdom and compassion, so that the jasmine garden of the benefit and bliss of infinitous migratory beings may be born, abide long, and grow. Mandala offering. mandala offering is offered to the gracious root teacher, together with all the glorious and sacred teachers of the lineage. Particularly, it's offered to these pure ends are offered to you, complete master of the doctrine, refuge and protector, Lord of the conquerors, omniscient and all-seeing, one glorious and noble. And I request you to live for 100 eons. Om Bedabome Ahum, the ground is great, powerful, made of gold. Om Bajareke Ahum, the boundaries of Rhine mountains and Silhum. Here are some Meru, king of mountains. In the center, in the east, Purva Videha, in the south, Jambudvipa, this earth. In the west, Aparagodania, in the north, Uttarakuru. To the east, flanking the eastern continent are Deha and Videha. To the south, Chamara and Aparachamara. To the west, Shatha and Uttaramantrina. To the north, Purav and Gaurav. Here are the jewel mountain, the wishing tree, the bountiful cow, and the spontaneous harvest. In the four directions, on the four continents, then the precious wheel, the precious jewel, the precious queen, the precious minister, the precious elephant, the precious horse, the precious general, and the vase of great wealth. And then the ladies of charm, lady of garland, lady of song, lady of dance, lady of flowers, lady of incense, lady of lamps, and lady of perfume. Here are the sun and the moon, here are the jeweled canopy and the banner of universal victory. In the center is all the bountiful wealth of gods and men. All these pleasing offerings, pure, perfect, and complete, we offer to you, gracious root guru, together with all the glorious and sacred teachers of the lineage. In particular, we offer these pure realms to you, complete master of the doctrine, refuge and protector, Lord of the conquerors, omniscient and all-seeing, one glorious and noble Lord, Jambang Awan Losa Ishitinjin Gyaso, the incomparable one in the three realms of existence, to request you to live for 100 eons for the benefit of all sentient beings. Accept it with your compassion for the sake of all beings, and accepting it, grant your blessings, we pray. This ground anointed with perfume, strewn with flowers, adorned with Mount Meru, the four continents, the sun and the moon. Visualizing it as a blessed Buddha field, we offer it. May all living beings enjoy this perfect, pure Buddha field. In the space before us, and on a lion throne, is our Guru. So here we are requesting Guru, His Holiness the Dalai Lama, to live as a field of merit for us for 100 eons.
同学，我们请翻到法本第6页，来唱诵尊者的注释祈请文。
So this is a prayer of long life of His Holiness the Dalai Lama, written by the two tutors, Gyabje Ling Rinpoche and Gyabje Tujang Rinpoche, to the assembly of the prayer for the long life of His Holiness the Dalai Lama, to the assembly of most kind teachers, both present and past, the miraculous dance of the body, speech, and mind of innumerable Buddhas, manifesting in accord with their spiritual capacities, to the wish-granting jewel, the source of all virtues and goodness. To you we offer our prayers with fervent devotion, that Tenzin Gyatso, protector of the land of snows, live for 100 eons. Shower on him your blessings, so that his aspirations are fulfilled without hindrance. To the assembly of all meditational deities, manifesting countless mandalas and divinities, the magical clouds of immaculate transcendent wisdom, reaching to the furthest expanse of the space of ultimate reality. To you we offer our prayers with fervent devotion, that Tenzin Gyatso, protector of the land of snows, live for 100 eons. Shower on him your blessings, so that his aspirations be fulfilled without hindrance. To all the victorious Buddhas of the 3 times, endowed with 10 powers, and who are even masters of the gods, and whose attributes of perfection are the source of all compassionate deeds, benefiting the vast ocean-like realm of sentient beings. To you we offer prayers with fervent devotion, that Tenzin Gyatso, protector of the land of snows, live for 100 eons. Shower on him your blessings, so that his aspirations are fulfilled without hindrance. To the assembly of sacred doctrine, embodied in the 3 vehicles, supremely serene, a jewel treasure of enlightenment, stainless, unchanging, eternally good, and the glory of all virtues, which actually liberates beings from the suffering of the 3 worlds. To you we offer prayers with fervent devotion, that Tenzin Gyatso, protector of the land of snow, live 100 eons. Shower on him your blessings, so that his aspirations are fulfilled without hindrance. To all members of the enlightening noble spiritual community, who never stray from the thoroughly liberating adamant sati, who possess the wisdom eye that directly sees the profound truth, are the highest valor to destroy all machinations of cycling existence. To you we offer prayers with fervent devotion, that Tenzin Gyatso, protector of the land of snows, live for 100 eons. Shower on him your blessings, so that his aspirations are fulfilled without hindrance. To the assembly of heroes and darkness, heavenly beings of the 3 worlds, who appear in the highest paradises, in the sacred places, and in cremation grounds, and who, through creative play in the 100-fold experiences of bliss and emptiness, support practitioners in their meditation on the excellent path. To you we offer prayers with fervent devotion, that Tenzin Gyatso, protector of the land of snows, live for 100 eons. Shower on him your blessings, so that his aspirations are fulfilled without hindrance. To the ocean of protectors, endowed with the eyes of transcendent wisdom, the powerful guardians and upholders of the teaching, who wear inseparably on their matted locks the knots symbolizing their pledge to the Vajra holder. To you we offer prayers with a fervent devotion, that Tenzin Gyatso, protector of the land of sun, live for 100 eons. Shower on him your blessings, so that his aspirations are fulfilled without hindrance. Thus, to this congregation of excellent, undeceiving refuge, we pray that by the power of this prayer, expressed from a heart filled with fervent devotion and humility, may the body, speech, and mind of the sole protector of the land of snow, the supreme Ngawang Lobsang Tenzin Gyatso, be indestructible, unfluctuating, and unceasing. May he live for 100 eons, seated on a diamond throne, transcending decay and destruction. You are the jewel heart, embodying all compassionate, beneficial deeds. O most courageous one, you carry on your shoulders the burden of all the Buddhas of the infinite realms. May all your noble aspirations be fulfilled as intended. By virtue of this, may the heavenly doors of the fortunate era open eternally as a source of relief and respite for all beings, and may the auspicious signs reach the apex of existence and release. As the sacred teachings flourish through all times and in all realms, may the nectar stream of the blessings of Lotus Holder always enter our hearts and nourish them with strength. May we please you with offerings of dedicated practice, and may we reach beyond the shores of perfect compassionate deeds through the blessings of the wondrous Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, and by the infallible truth of the laws of dependent origination, and by the purity of our fervent aspirations, may the aims of our prayer be fulfilled without hindrance.
至上敬安之护之能人身教导力居住智慧眼目护教害我等之因中作其亲学与护助等经教作尊生命永不灭所愿人云成就求加持如是无有常诸护尊我心梦里恭敬作其承受无尽作够苦难者我等学众生为一护生于自在三会之教三密不变不毁不坏灭衰朽永金刚常宝座愿一切不动长久诸无量广大诸佛所复和悲福心欲见其宏大事业遍
They are repeating this prayer long life.
如是人云成比例万
Long
倍
life.
善愿虚空本有亲戚圆满常解脱一切事神教光弘传其愿功能成有既定莲花手指加持甘露常令我等信心能承受一教为三修愿意普现身心度彼悉有佛与佛之加持愿其无不虚真实地以我真以你的清净力一切所愿决定文殊
尊敬的法王，虽见诸法
So
唯一勤行利众生，上师观
First, I salute you with these verse from the 37 practices of the Bodhisattvas. With respectful three doors, I always pay homage to you, Supreme Guru and Protector of Avalokita, who, through those seeing all phenomena, neither come nor go, work solely for the welfare of wayfarers. Having offered this respectful homage as an auspicious connection for the life of the Supreme Dalai Lama, guide of the gods and heavens, omniscient and great seer, pillar of all the Buddha's doctrine on earth, to remain firm for 100 years, and for the light of his love and compassion, to bestow blessings and happiness and well-being upon all sentient beings forever, I present this long life offering to you. With great respect and in body, speech and mind, I fervently pray to the Protector, as it is said, if the holy beings did not come in the world, did not appear in the world, all beings in the world would be as if they were in a long, dark night. If the Bhagavan Buddha had not spread the teaching of realization and scripture, or if the Bodhisattvas had not propagated the sacred Dharma, there's no need to mention that beings would wander in the cycle of birth and death from life to life. Over 600 years ago, when the Venerable Master Tsongkhapa came into the world, in addition to the teaching of fundamental discipline, he clarified the practice of the three stages of the path. Likewise, thanks to the compassion of the successive incarnations of the Dalai Lamas, not only has Tibetan people been benefited, but incomparable enlightened activities have been carried out to preserve, maintain, and spread the teaching of the Buddha. In these times when human minds lack peace and society is filled with conflicts, His Holiness the Dalai Lama has given specific teachings on love and compassion and the view of interdependence and of non-violent conduct, adapted to the dispositions of the disciples in accordance with the needs or the mental dispositions of beings. This has not only increased in understanding and faith in believers, but also generated joy and appreciation even among non-believers. Thanks to the numerous teachings of His Holiness the Dalai Lama, His Holiness the Dalai Lama has imparted for over 60 years in this era, we, the devoted Chinese disciples, the ethnic Chinese disciples, have developed a special connection with Tibetan Buddhism, increasing our understanding of the Dharma and inner peace, and in recognizing the value of life. In particular, His Holiness has visited 3 times, Taiwan 3 times. The first time was in 1997 when he gave teachings and empowerments to the devotees, participated in dialogues and gave speeches. Later, he also offered comfort in teachings to sympathize with the people affected by natural disasters. His kindness is immeasurable and will remain until end of time. Therefore, the title Dalai Lama is not simply a rank, but a symbol of love and peace. Your Holiness, you are not only the vital pillar of Tibetan people, but also the crowning jewel of those who uphold the Buddha's teaching. For the world at large, you are the embodiment of compassion and wisdom. Your activities are extremely important and indispensable for the Tibetan people, the Buddhist religion, and humanity as a whole. When His Holiness gave teachings at Dashilimbu Monastery in southern India in January 2nd, 2016, he said, "When we first arrived as refugees, we knew nobody else. We were strangers in this land. However, thanks to everyone's collaboration, we have achieved good results." These words touched us deeply, and so forth. So this is written by President Hu Mao Huaming and all the members of the International Association of Tibetan Buddhist Tradition of Taiwan. More than 1,212 people who have especially attended these teachings, as well as the disciples who maintain unwavering devotion to His Holiness the Dalai Lama, and all the ethnic Chinese devotees who respect in previous words fervently pray. So today you are offering this long life puja offering with fervent devotion and sincere heart. From the people from Taiwan are making this long life offering. So I pray that the teaching of the Buddha may be revived where it has declined in Tibet, China proper, and Mongolia, and where it has spread but declined, it may be revived, and where it has not spread, it may be freshly propagated. And so today, the people in China and ethnic Chinese regions, there's great interest in the teaching of the Buddha. So from my side, I pray, I also work hard to spread for the spread of the teaching of the Buddha in Mongolia, Tibet, and China proper, and the entire teaching of the Buddha may spread. And I also will pray for this to materialize. So, of course, the complete teaching of the Buddha has spread in Tibet. But the people who really study, reflect on the teaching, and meditate on the teaching of the Buddha are quite rare. We mostly focus on the rituals, and which is an indication of backwardness. So we need to understand the reason for the truth of the teaching of the Buddha, and then if you could practice the Dharma based on that reason, then it would be very good. So in my childhood, I didn't have much interest in studying the teaching of the Buddha, but as I grew in my experience of life and the teaching, I have found that the teaching of the Buddha is based on the 3 trainings of morality, concentration, and wisdom helps us to have a peace of mind, and through that, physical health as well. And so from this experience, I have found the practicality of the teaching, and I have been practicing the teaching as best as I could, and I have been sharing it with my Dharma fellow human friends as well as I could. And so this seems to be proving quite beneficial. I would like to thank you all for making this Tenshuk, the long life puja offering to me. So in my dream, there's indication in my dream that I will be living for 110 plus years. So I will still, with the purest of hearts, though living in exile, which is quite a different case, of course, but wherever people in Tibet, China proper, and Mongolia are, we are all same in being humans. And so today, Buddhism has spread in the rest of the world as well, not only Asia. And so there is growing interest in the teaching of the Buddha today. When I have discussions with the scientists, I become scientist. When I meet with religious people, I am a religious person. And so I will continue to work I am determined to work for the beings and the teaching of the Buddha to flourish. So I have the determination, I will pray, and I will work for that. So you also should do the same. And that's all. Teshidelek. This is the prayer where it says, the prayer written by His Holiness the Dalai Lama in praise of himself as the one who elucidates the combined teaching of emptiness and compassion. As requested, the prayer requested by the Khyentse Rinpoche and written by His Holiness himself. Next, the Thanksgiving mandala offering. The foundation is quite pure and vast in strength, and the ground is gold. The boundary of ring of iron mountains. Here is Sumeru, king of mountains, in the center, in the east, Pravavideha, in the south, Jambudvipa, in the west, Aparagodania, in the north, Uttarakuru. And then the subcontinents Deha and Vidya in the east, to the south Chamara and Aparachamara, to the west Shata and Uttaramantrina, and to the north Kurav and Kaurav. Here are the jewel mountain, the wishing tree, the bountiful cow and the spontaneous harvest, the precious wheel, the precious jewel, the precious queen, the precious minister, the precious elephant, the precious horse, the precious general, and the vast ways of great wealth. Here are the lady of charm, lady of garland, lady of song, lady of dance, lady of flowers, lady of incense, lady of lamps, and lady of perfume. Here the sun, moon, Here are the jeweled canopy and the banner of universal victory. In the center is the bountiful wealth of gods and men. All these pleasing offerings, pure, perfect, and complete, we offer to the gracious roots teacher, together with all the glorious and sacred teachers of the lineage. In particular, we offer these pure rams to you, complete master of the doctrine, refuge and protector, Lord of the conquerors, omniscient, all-seeing, one glorious and noble, jumping all of in gratitude for having excellently accepted our request to live for 100 eons. Accept it with your compassion for the sake of all beings, and accepting it grant your blessings. Sorry. This ground anointed with perfumes, strewn with flowers, adorned with Mount Meru, the 4 continents, the sun and the moon, visualizing it as a blessed Buddha fields, we offer it to you. May all living beings enjoy this perfect, pure Buddha field. In the celestial realm, encircled by snow-fenced mountains, you are the source of every happiness and benefit. Tenzin Gyatso Avalokiteshvara in person, may your lotus feet remain firm for 100 eons, until the samsara comes to an end. So this is a lamp of requesting the Master Guru to live long. These are nines from Lama Chepa.
Kyege mo geje yala no deje ringa ya yose mo na chobe wambe rashin chosonge dani lama chola zoande gwinge yeje rewale chobe gimbo cholo chebe dani de rege gana doje zimbe zo sonjo dambe gala zoande jebe
You are the Lama, you are the deity, you are the Daka and Dakini, and so forth. I'll never look for any other guru but you, from now until throughout my life.
Dengi Tonze Bajo Gene Lama Gene Yenda Gene Kanto Jegyonde Dene Sonde Chachu Bando Geme Gapshe Mezove De Lama Jimin Dayan Doje Jagye Zon Zela Seje Chere Mwencho Kanzo Dengi Tonze Bajo
So receiving the blessings and initiation or empowerment in the form of blessings from the Guru with rays of light emanating from his crown, forehead, and throat and heart, sequentially and simultaneously, so that the disciples are blessed and attain the empowerments.
Manan Jizun de Langvelo, Taye Yunden Juve Godone, Rodegan Taki Kalanga, Sole Jevan Zemba Chigelo, Dona Jeva Randen Konada, Tova Shenden Bashin Zevaye, Genda Yunden Yawan Tovelo, Dashe Nyamje Neva Chigelo, Rani Jinzen Gubo Kunyego, Manan Jinze Yunden Kunyeshin. Nyamle Nyembo Jeva Chingelo, Tena Jizu Lama Tujeje, Manyu Juven Dendin Tuyenge, Malu Dada Dala Mimbada, Dagi Nege Shinla Tawaye, Dugun Dedan Demba Chingelo, Niju Diven Jevu Yongande, Mindu Tunge Chada Bangyonya, Lenge Jevu.
So this is part of the Lama Chepa going through the entire phase of the path to enlightenment, including the Lojong practice.
Tejo Zurun Song Ye Nyam Le La Zemba Lu Len Che Ban Chen Ye Lo Mada Trina Ye So Da Yi She Le Do Do Se Che Omo De Ge Gya Zo Chen Bo Omo Nian Ze Man Da Sha Ge Che La Me Sa Men De Ze Zo La Gya Zo De Tang Jie She Gyo Zo Na Nye She Me Omo De Gun Be La Je Be Zen De Ne Ye Ma Ho Ne Jo Te Le Tsu Shin Jo Ho La Me Le To La Gya Zo De La Sa Ba De Je Wa Na De Je Ba De Je Ba
So these are the 6 perfections going through the Lama Chepa. The recurring existence and beyond lack even an atom of inherent nature, while cause and effect, independent rising, are never wrong. Inspire us that these 2 points dawn not in contradiction but in total agreement, and thus that we realize the import of Nagarjuna's thought. Inspire us to traverse thereafter the ocean expanse of the Tantra classes through your kindness as our navigators, Vajra holders, and to keep the close bonds and vows dearer than our lives. This is the root of the actual attainments. Inspire us that though they are through the first stage yoga of transforming birth, death and bardo into the triumphant 3 bodies, we purge all stains of ordinary appearance making and clinging, so that whatever appears arises as a body of the yidam. Inspire us that by setting you our guardians with the nails on our feet at the center of the 8 petals at our heart, in our central channels, we actualize the path of a unified pair, a clear light mind and illusory body in this very life. Inspire us that if we cannot complete the points of the path at the time of our death, we pass on to Pure Lands, either by the drastic means of transference into the Guru full state, or through the instructions by properly applying the 5 forces. In short, inspire us to be cared of inseparably by you, O guardians, throughout all our lives, from one to the next, and thus to become chiefs among your spiritual offsprings, holding every hidden feature of your body, speech, and mind, and so forth. We dedicate the lustrous constructive steps taken in this way as courses for the fulfilling, without an exception, the deeds and prayers of all blissfully gone Buddhas and their spiritual offerings throughout the 3 times, and for upholding the hallowed Dharma of the scriptures and their realization. By that force, may we never be parted in all our lives from the supreme vehicles, 4 wheels, and thus may we reach the end of our journeys on the path of renunciation, bodhicitta, and correct view, and the 2 stages. With whatever positive features there are in the luster of samsara or nirvana, or the peace beyond. May all the propitious for setting ourselves free, all be propitious for setting us free, here and now, from all inauspiciousness and torment, and thus for severing the splendors and glories of the celestial treasure of everything provisionally and ultimately constructive and good, and so forth. May all the all be propitious for the sage's teaching to endure ever onward through the centers of Dharma of Losang Thakpa, the omniscient, being filled with hosts of yogis and monastics, striving to master single-pointedly the 3 pure trainings. May all be propitious to receive inspiration from Losang Thakpa through making requests to the Supreme Guru Yidam from the time of our youth, and thereby to attain the Losang Thakpa Losang Vajradhara state, spontaneously accomplishing the welfare of others. By whatever build-up of constructive forces there may be from what all of us have done and shall continue to do from now until enlightenment, may all be propitious for the bodies of form of ennobling, impeccable, hallowed ones to remain in this land, immutable, Vajra-like. And next is the words of truth, prayer of the words of truth by His Holiness the Dalai Lama. May all glorious gurus live long, stable lives. May joy and happiness abound as extensively as space, and may we and all others, barring none, be inspired to build up our networks and cleanse away obstacles, and thus quickly become enlightened Buddhas. In this land surrounded by a ring of snow mountains, may the lotus feet of Avalokiteshvara, the spring of all benefit and joy, remain firmly planted till samsara's end. Just as the brave Manjushri and Samandabhadra too realize things as they are, also I dedicate all these merits in the best way that I followed the perfect example. I dedicate all these roots of virtue with the dedication praised as the best by the victorious ones thus gone of the 3 times, so that I might perform the noble bodhisattva's deeds. In the land encircled by snow mountains, you are the source of all happiness and good, all-powerful Chandra-stick Tenzin Gyatso. Please remain until samsara ends. And this final prayer says, may whatever is undertaken by those malevolent beings, be they visible and or invisible, who, due to their perverse aspirations in the past, are hostile to the Buddhist teaching, be uprooted by the truth of the 3 jewels.